you know, when you finish the job and everything works fine, you don't get tired. You go home at 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter. But you know, when you stay all night and then you can't finish the job because you have a defective part, yeah, you go home tired. We've got a Corvette here, 1969, with the original motor 350, which we built about 15 years ago. And it's here today for just a simple oil change and a muffler adjustment. And it's a beautiful day. He finally took it out of storage and he's out to enjoy the ride today. Here it is. Simple 350, nothing modified in this, all original. That's what he wanted. It's a genuine car, rare piece, 350, nice blue. We had it built to stock specifications. That's what he wanted, and that's what we've done. And right now, we're just gonna take it for a little ride around the block. Let's go. And it's a manual 4-speed car.
And it's beautiful. I love it.
Isn't this a beautiful blue color?
Love it. We finally got sunny weather here up in Canada. It's gonna be a fun ride. Corvette, blue on blue. And we finally got a beautiful sunny day here in Quebec. So John gave me a chance to take the car for a ride around the block. So here he is, let me enjoy it. 4-speed car with a 350, 1969. Oh yeah. Now these cars are coming out from the from all the storage places, and everybody wants to do take it out, come and see me, do a final couple of things or whatever it is, get them going for the summer. So they come one after the other. So now they just jam me back all at the same time at the shop. You know, I've done a few vets. I remember one time doing 3 vets at the same time. All of them were engines. One was a 350 and the other 2 were 327s. And this was done way before that. But then again, motor is a motor. John's gonna drive this car today. Beautiful day, why not? I believe he just took it out of storage. Hey, he wants to take it for a joyride. Why not? And this is one nice ride. It's nice to see a nice original Corvette 1969 with a 350. You know, with a 4-speed. And look at that, he's got T-tops. I guess he's gonna take them off when it gets warmer later on this afternoon and enjoy the ride. And John, thanks for the ride, John. I'm gonna take it around the block for one more time. Here we go. Summer's here, finally. When the warm weather comes into town, let me tell you, all the muscle cars come out. When the heat comes in, the muscle cars come out. I can drive this car all day long. Beautiful, man. Well, we're going to take it one more time to the corner and back, and then off to the customer. This is a simple engine, 350. You know, he doesn't race the car, he just cruises with it. Then again, this is what it's all about. Taking your car out for a ride on a beautiful summer day. And of course, John's got other cars that he races with. An old Firebird Trans Am that he races at the track. But for a street cruiser, this is his car. 1969 Corvette. John, thanks a lot, John.
What a beautiful day to drive a car. You know what? It's time for me to get my cars out now.
Nick's right. The good weather sure brings out the muscle cars. But it also brings out some other vehicles.
Bob, what do we've got here, Bob? Hey?
91 Suzuki.
Wow, this is awesome, man. Ride and drive, made in Japan.
Yeah, but the only problem with this is you can't go to Tim Hortons.
It's true. Imagine, go get a
You have
coffee.
to go in reverse to go to Tim Hortons.
That's true. This is cute, man. This is cute. This is nice. Yeah, I like this stuff. Now,
Hey, you guys can actually pick up the back end, yeah?
this is what we need for the shop.
It's beautiful.
Bob, can this thing pull the keeper? I'm sure it would. I'm
You
sure
guys
it
can
would.
pick up the whole back end, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I forget about myself.
This is a little toy. This is awesome, man.
What is that?
And these open up on the side, eh? If they go down.
Yeah.
Me, I love these
It's a
vehicles.
pretty handy vehicle. 40 bucks, it's already over a month. Yeah,
Is that right?
$40 of gas inside.
Wow. Now this is an economical vehicle for the shop.
That's why we have to get rid of our muscle cars. Bye, guys. I'm going to Tim's. Anybody coming? Because I need a passenger.
I've got a 1970 Pontiac GTO, I believe. Came in last night on a tow truck. My customer asked me to install the distributor, but he said he couldn't install it because he was trying to find top dead center on the engine, but he couldn't turn the engine. But you can only turn it a couple of degrees back and forth with a big bar. So I figured the motor is seized. So what I did is I removed the 8 spark plugs and tried to turn the engine myself here before I install this. And let me tell you, it doesn't turn. So in that case, the motor is seized. So for what we have to see here, we have to remove the engine and see what went wrong. Because the engine doesn't want to turn over, maybe something came out, spun a bearing or broke a connector, I'm not so sure. I have to talk to my client when he calls me this afternoon so I can get to see what we're gonna do. And in the meantime, forget about installing the distributor, I think we have to remove the engine. He's gonna call me later on. I'm gonna give him the bad news that the engine has to be removed from this GTO. And the tow truck brought it in, look what he did. They damaged his rear valance. And always you guys, when these muscle cars, you know, when they get towed on flatbed towings or something, always pick the right guy to do the towing for you. In this case, I don't know which tow truck brought it in here. I did not know the person. Of course, he was clumsy. As you can see, he damaged the rear valance. In my case, I got two towings that do the jobs for us here at Nick's Garage, and they're very familiar how to pick up the cars, and they're very careful. But in this case, I don't know who it was. They towed it here, and then after that, we noticed that the rear valance was damaged. So that's another dilemma, besides the engine being damaged. Here it is, Pontiac 1970. Last night I stayed here till 12:30 in the morning. We installed the electric brake unit for the Eleanor Mustang I forgot here. We had to fabricate brackets and and also had to locate the unit to install, which is a pretty big piece and it's underneath the car. There's the unit right here. I had to fabricate brackets to tie it up to the floor pan. And here's the cable. And then we had another bracket here. And then we had to make a Y connection to the brakes to the cables to the car so we got activated to work. So we spent a few hours and we got it all done. Okay, it was midnight, getting tired, you know, it's okay. But then again, here's the unit that you put inside the car. You want to put it in the car, and then of course, you want to push the button, activate the brakes, and then again, when you push it again, it disactivates the brakes for the handbrakes. So, or should I call it emergency brakes, or the parking brake, right? So you know that, after spending the whole night fabricating the unit on the floor, underneath the car, then you wanted to put the simple unit on, and it didn't work. Damn thing. Yeah, it's frustration. You know, you kill yourself, you stay all night to get the job done, and then you go home, and yes, you are tired because you know you didn't accomplish the job, this doesn't work, or it's defective, whatever, I don't know, I will find out next week. But in the meantime, yes, when you get a job that's not finished, you go home tired. But if you know, you can finish even at 2 in the morning. But if you go home and you know that everything works perfect on the car, you're not tired at 2 o'clock in the morning because you're happy you got the job done. But in this case, last night, staying late to accomplish this, didn't work for me. Yes, I am tired today. Anyways, we have no choice. I got another switch and we'll finish it next week.
The Mustang is trying Nick's patience, but he's not giving up. And there's another tricky job waiting for all his attention today.
This is a 64 T-Bird convertible. It's a pretty unique piece. It's got a few cylinders. It's got quite a few relays that activates with the push of one button that does everything. The trunk opens up, the roof comes up, roof closes, this folds in, and then the trunk closes under one button that does everything. And then again, you push the button on the opposite way, the trunk opens, the roof comes into the trunk, and then this flaps over this way, and then it shuts down, and you're driving a full convertible. And it's all unique by the push of one button, right over here. And that is pretty unique for 1964. Watch this, Manny. Look, I can't get it to close now. Look, I can't close it. What happened?
But it was working last night.
Yeah. No, we'll close the damn thing. That's funny. It used to work last night. It's not working anymore.
When the Thunderbird came out of its winter nest, Nick and Manny had to do a little work with the more than 50-year-old switches and relays to get the top working. and it seems to be finicky again this morning.
Here we go.
Okay, now stop.
Stop.
Okay.
Maybe, here, let me try the other way now. Okay, that works.
Now it won't unfold the top, right?
That's right. It used to work before.
Yeah.
Manny has a passion for anything Ford, and he loves a good mechanical puzzle. It doesn't take him long to locate the issue. It's the antique limit switch. It seems to be getting a little tired after a half-century of controlling the T-Bird's top. Working with the tiny parts outside in the wind isn't helping things, and there's rain in the forecast. So the guys decide to get the car inside.
It's not the way I want to ride in this Thunderbird.
Is that okay, Manny? Yeah, that's good. Hey, check this out. We don't have tilt steering that goes up and down, but if you're a big guy, you're trying to get into this car, check this out. There you go. Got all the space you want to get out.
Manny disassembles the old plastic rotary limit switch and finds that it's simply too old and worn out to fix. They'll have to find a replacement or reproduction somewhere.
You know what? It fought me hard, but I mean, it's older than I am. And I have broken parts, so I figure it needs a new piece.
A week later, the 64 T-Bird has got a new switch, and it's back in the sunshine outside Nick's garage. Nick has visitors who've come all the way from Alberta this morning, and he is happy to show them the Thunderbird's little magic trick.
Now, isn't that unique, you guys? Look at that. This is 1964 human design, not computer.
Yeah, no, you don't get stuff like that these days. You really don't.
Okay, watch this now. Watch this. Here we go. Let's make a test.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
This is 1964 technology. Is this something or what, eh?
And it closed
Yeah.
just to fit
That's
in?
lock.
Yeah.
It has a screw and hinges, and it tightens down, and then you let go and it's locked in place.
Yeah, because
And there you-
yeah.
Yeah. It still flaps, you know. Now when it goes back up, the roof goes up. This is gonna fold in, so when it goes back in the trunk, it's on the inside.
Oh yeah.
Cool, eh?
Yeah, super cool.
There you go. Okay, here we go. Let's close it up. Good. With the touch of one button right here. Look at that.
Easy to do, right? But back in '64,
Yeah.
just to get everything, and they didn't have CAD or anything like that. It was always just guys with pencils and papers trying to figure it out. Like, that's incredible.
Is that awesome or what?
Yeah.
Just by pushing one button. It's a rotary switch, you know, as it turns,
Yeah, yeah.
it has all these contacts. As it turns, it's telling you what motor to work.
Yeah.
You know, trunk,
Yeah.
flap, top. Smart, eh?
That's, yeah, super simple.
And there you have it. 1964 T-Bird with a convertible top. We finally got it working. And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.